Well, I guess better late than never. So, what is this? I don't know. Better late than never, right? I guess, but I know being late isn't a good thing. But I don't know. I don't have the capabilities of these guys that sit home all day and plan their YouTube and plan their videos, and sometimes my life gets in the way and at work, and it's sometimes I just can't make it on time. I had some work done to my car, which is a blessing, and hold on, guys. I don't know if anybody's going to be around, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to come on to not leave people hanging. But like I said, I don't have. Everybody has this perfect life on here. It seems where they could. I don't know. They could go live and they set their schedule. It's just I don't have that. I don't have that that luxury that these guys have to just sit home all day and do this. I hope, like I said, people are more appreciative of what I do, and sometimes, like I said, life gets in the way, and I can't. It's discouraging, but I'm all right, sister. Like I said, I had some good news with the car. Had some work done, and tomorrow morning they'll finish one side where they're fixing the 2 dents that I had actually, and it's amazing how good it came. I'm very did I do something in my mirror? Something's wrong with my mirror though. Maybe it's just the lighting. And that was weird for a minute. Maybe it was just my eyes. Man, that was weird. Yeah, it looks good, sister. Like I said, he's doing it. I don't know, people that know, I got hit, my car was hit once, parked. It was parked, I came out, and there was a nice little ding on the left side, and but my friend who deals with cars, a car dealer, car lease, and has got workers with him that very nice guys. So the other day he goes, look, I can fix your car, I can fix the dent, and he started working on it before when I got home. Took the whole door off, and I should have done it before and after, but I don't want people to know too much about me, where I live anymore, and in the car, and but yeah, tomorrow he'll be done, and it looks like a brand new door again. Thank God for that. Finally, some good news, and so like I said, I apologize for coming on late. Hold on, guys. But I guess better late than never. But I know it hurts the algorithm type of thing, but like I said, there's really not much I could do. And then some other things got in the way, and before you know it, it's 9:30. So that's what the title is, though. Lean not on your own understanding, but lean on God. If we lean on our own understanding, we are not going to succeed. But we must lean on God, and it is at times when you just don't have all the answers or don't know anything. Well, it's always leaning on Him. There's so many times in our lives are like, what's going on, or why is this happening? And when we try to figure things out ourselves, it doesn't work. And but I do hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, Kate, you're like the only one that comes in here now. Once in a blue moon, I see the others, but I'm grateful to have you, sister. I'm grateful to have the others, but I don't see anybody too much anymore. Once in a while, Well, like I said, I apologize for coming on very late. I went to a schedule, but again, like I said, I don't have the luxury of just sitting home like these guys do. Yeah, it's definitely much better than ours. The problem is we don't follow it. We don't follow him. We still follow our own self, our own way, and I got it. My way's better, and like I said, I know coming on late is no good. Yeah, hard thinking is no good, sister. It doesn't work. Gotta trust in God, and that's it could be hard. Sometimes we need something right away, or something has to be fulfilled right away, and it doesn't happen sometimes, and then we're like, oh, God, you didn't come through. But there's always a reason for things, and sometimes we don't know until we know. Oh boy, man, long day. It's just me and you, sister, as usual. Everybody else ran away, but that's all right. They come in though. Josh comes in. Jesse, Marielle, once in a while they come in. But everybody else hightailed it out of here. I don't think they like what I was doing with the channel. But they don't come in no more. And that's where I have to lean on God's time and God's understanding. I can't lean on mine because I'll never get anything right. That's for sure. No, it's just you right now, sister. Me, I don't count as one. There's two people in there, you and somebody else. I don't know who it is. People come in, they don't say hello, and that's okay. They don't want to. So that goes for a lot of lives. Some people just watch, and they call it creeping, I think. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Three's the crowd, and there's three. Now there's just two right now. It's just you and somebody else. But I wanted to. It's just I don't know how these guys do it every day. I mean, I've been working hard at this thing, and it's just how do they do? How did one guy does 3 lives a day? I don't get it. I mean, don't you have anything to, God bless you doing the work of the Lord. If it's the truth, God bless you, 100%. Yeah, but it's like, don't you have anything else? Don't you take a shower? Don't you sit down and eat or something? Very weird. They're not going to say hi, sister. If I put it here, it'll come up. There's Josh. Josh comes in a lot. But lean on God's understanding. Lean on God's understanding, not your own. He's right here, sister. Josh is here. Josh has always been pretty loyal, to be honest. I mean, we've had our arguments and disagreements. But Josh has been pretty loyal to this channel, I'll tell you that. And I appreciate it, Josh. Like I said, so many people hightailed it out of here. Like I said, I don't think they like what I was doing with the channel or what I was saying, to be honest. And that's okay. Can't tell people what they want to hear. Oh my goodness, man. That's why, like I said, I don't know how these guys do it. I mean, they gotta sit home all day. That's the only way I could see. They gotta sit home all day. Yeah, and I'm not one to pull punches, sister. Not that I'm rude about it or mean. I mean, I still have that edge to me. I don't know if that's ever going to go away, but, I don't know. I mean, I offended someone for saying that nobody knows when the rapture is. I might have offended somebody for saying pastors need some donations, whatever, to help their ministry. I might have rubbed people the wrong way when I say certain things, and I don't know. They could go somewhere else. I've always said that. The one thing I did keep here was real. I even showed my my misery. Talk about trusting in God. Because I still can't understand things. But, yeah, they're all over the place. And I don't get it. They get it for views. This is what gets views here, and this is it only. I mean, I made a video about the 7 churches of Revelation. People don't want to hear about that. I mean, if you have a big channel with fancy graphics and fire and this and that and all the studio stuff, yeah, they'll watch it. But they don't want to. They want to hear about the rapture. They want to hear about end times, and they want to hear about dreams. That's what they want to hear, or their trips to heaven. Now, let me tell you about these trips to heaven. You're not going on any trip to heaven. I'm telling you that right now. So that's what they want to watch on this platform. The rapture, end times, which, yes, we have to talk about it. Yeah, it should be talked about, fairly often. Yes, I agree, but it's every day. And my end time dream, my visions. That's what they want to watch. So I put up videos like, what are the 7 churches in Revelation? Or I put, what's the difference between Jesus and Yeshua? They don't want to watch that. They don't want to watch a Bible study. They don't want to watch it. They just want to hear about end times and rapture. That's it, every day. Every day, end times and rapture. Every day. Or rapture dreams, or that's it. That's all they want to hear about. So a channel like mine, people, they don't want to hear about the 7 churches of Revelation. I don't know, that's boring. Should you want people about the rapture? 100%. Should you make videos about the rapture? 100%. Should you make videos about end times? 100%. Is it every day? No. That's how they get their views. That's how they get their money every day. $200, $300 a day they're making. Some of them more. Some of them $1,000 a day. What do you think they're doing it for? Watch these videos. Oh, yeah, what's going to happen on September 23rd? I saw a video that, what's going to happen? I said, what? What's going to happen? And then you got prophets and apostles and this and that. Come on. Once in a blue moon, God will give somebody the gift of prophesizing and knowing the future. I mean, we know the future, what's written, but they'll actually get things right. Yeah, the women definitely have cornered that, sister. Oh, I had a dream. You got to hear my rapture dream. And yeah, God can come to you in dreams. I had a dream once, but it's not every day. My dream was true, too. The dream I had was I was on top of the buildings in my neighborhood, and I saw soldiers, just black, like paint black. They were in our own backyard, basically. That was what the dream was about. And they were shooting at me. And I was on rooftop to rooftop to every store on this avenue right here. And these soldiers were black. They had no color, they had nothing. They're just like a black magic marker. And you could see them on the rooftops. That meant that they were in our own backyard. That's what that dream meant. I don't have a vision every day. Like I said, there were some prophets that actually do have visions every day. Not every day, but they get them fairly often, and they're right about a lot of them. This is why they get views, people. This is it. Guy does the same thing every day. Rapture. Oh, we must be close. And he gets 50,000 views on a 30-minute video every day. And he doesn't teach anything about the word. Good evening, sister. He doesn't teach anything about the word. And he gets 50,000 views a day. And it's rapture, 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 rapture. We must be close. September 23rd. This is going to happen this year. This has to be the last year. And people want to watch that. They don't want to watch somebody like me teaching the 7 churches of Revelation. They don't want to watch that. They don't want to watch the teachings of Jehovah's Witnesses. They don't want to watch that. They don't want to watch it. They want to watch something that's exciting. And what's exciting? The end times. And Wes. Yes, not Wes. We must talk about that and warn people about the end times. But every day, the rapture must be today. The rapture must be next month. There's a guy who was predicting the rapture. I watched his video. 2023 is the rapture. Nope. Oh, 2024 is right. Nope. 2025, it must be. Oh, really? Keep putting that nonsense up. That's how you're going to get views, and that's how you're going to get people to watch your videos. I should put up my rapture dream every day. They're not teaching one iota of the word. Whether you call yourself a teacher or not, you're not teaching anything. People read news articles from the newspaper. Oh, did you hear what Trump said? Oh, Trump and Putin met. Oh, that must be the end times. Yeah, that's right. We are in the end times. We've been in the end times since day one. That's the video I did today, Sister Marielle. That's exactly what I put up today. Second Timothy, darn it. 2 Timothy 4. About the teachers itching their ears. Telling what they want to hear. What do people want to watch? Oh, the rapture. End times. Yes, we got to teach about that. They don't know dates. Nobody, Josh, knows the date. That's the funny part about this. And people watch it. What did Jesus say? Nobody knows the time. Neither the angels in heaven, only my Father. But there are people on there setting dates all day long. I watched a guy saying, what's going to happen on September 23rd? What's going to happen? If nothing happens and you're wrong, then you're a false prophet. Don't set dates. Just look for the signs. Look for the seasons that God gave us. They're here. But I'll tell you what, in God's eyes, the end times were day one. After Adam and Eve sinned, that was the end times for God. God as my kingdom is eternal. He is eternal. Are you saying you're God? Is that your name, God? That's why we got to lean on lean on His understanding, not ours. We don't know nothing. People want to be so high and mighty. I know in the end times. I know what that day is. Yeah, you don't. Go ahead. Then you're God. Then you are God if you're setting a date. I gotta pull this car in. I'm not gonna stay on much longer. I'm glad I came on a little bit. I'm gonna back this up and. I am that I am is right. That's what he said. When Moses asked, what should I call you? He said, I am that I am. And what did Jesus say to the Jews? Before Abraham was, I am. Too far in here. I am that I am. I had somebody say, well, that's not his name. That's not what he called. I'm pretty sure he said that. Why am I so close like this? This is not normal for me. I am a much better driver than this. I'm actually a phenomenal driver. But sometimes I am that I am. Before Abraham was, I am. Moses said, what should I call you? I am that I am. I am the way, the truth, the life. I am the only way to the Father. How many times he'll start off saying, I am? So it says, the great I am. Lean not on your own understanding. Lean on his. For a little bit, that could be the end of it anyway. But, yeah, I'm buffering. That's just, I'm in the garage, so I'm going to say goodnight now, guys, and God bless you all.